Right, so it's the opening day of the Champions League group stage. We are facing Napoli. We are at home with our lovely new home kit. I do actually need to resize this because the texture on the kit is giving it that horrible strobe. But yeah, the new kits are looking pretty fresh. Going with a classic Umbro. But yeah, so like I say, opening day of the season. We are going with as strong a side as we can. Results haven't exactly been going our way. So after our opening day loss to Leeds, and then our bounce back and home win against Man City, last minute bounce back, I thought, all right, we're on it here. Then we had a really frustrating 1-1 draw away against Everton. It was a pretty even game, to be honest. I can't be too upset with the result. And I think objectively, away against Everton isn't a bad result. We both had 2 clear-cut chances, then an extra half chance, so we were just playing frustratingly. We had a really bad first half, and then came back in the second half. The same thing really happened with Liverpool. Had a pretty poor first half. Again, we had a ton of shots, but we're just not hitting the target. And that's never been our issue. We usually don't create as many chances, but we hit the target all the time with them. So I'm wondering whether that's a bit of an issue. But Dele Alli finally stepped up, got himself a couple of goals, Sessegnon with a couple of assists. There was a couple of really good chances for Oxlade-Chamberlain, actually, who was stepping in for the injured Oliver Burke. I think if Burke was playing that game, we win it. Because he could have had 2 or 3. And Burke, well, as you can see, Oliver Burke knows where the back of the net is. So, yeah, that was a little frustrating. I was debating going with a pretty heavily rotated side today. But I think opening day of the season against our toughest opponents in the Champions League group at home, we need a win. We also need a win for morale. And there's only a 3-day break between the Napoli game and Tottenham. But I'm going to rest the players up. We're going to play our strongest side, 2 matches running. Hopefully no injuries occur or anything. And then we can have we can rest pretty much everyone for the Carabao Cup game against Hull. So we'll be bringing in some youth players, some reserve players, some players who haven't played much yet this season. But yeah, hopefully we can turn it around. We're not playing terribly. We just need to stitch together a 90-minute performance, which yeah, hopefully comes sooner rather than later. I am very aware that I've got a brand new partnership in midfield in Cook and Sigurdsson, but they seem to have got on terms with Harry Maguire pretty quickly. We just need to get them working together with the wingers and the forward really well. I have made a slight tactical tweak. We are playing a shorter passing game because we seem to be giving the ball away stupidly. We'll be trying to do kind of passes that aren't really on and trying to squeeze them through the eye of a needle, and they're not coming off and they're costing us chances. So we're playing a little bit wider, trying to spread the pitch a little bit more. We're playing out from the back. We are playing shorter passing, still retaining possession, but I'm keeping them more disciplined so they stick to what I tell them to do. We're getting rid of the look for the overlap because I feel like sometimes my wide midfielders, when they're one-on-one, they'll hold the ball up and wait for the overlap rather than taking their man on. And I do want them to do that. But as such, we are going to work the ball into the box. Like I say, we're not hitting the goal with our chances. We're not hitting the net when we make good chances. So hopefully working the ball into the box. Again, we might create a few less chances. Or fewer chances, even. But it might mean that we get a chance to hit the target a bit more and, with that, score a few more goals. So here's hoping. They're playing a lovely 3 at the back with a sweeper. Let's see how this one goes, eh? Run extended highlights. Here's hoping for a good result. Everyone's fit and firing. Everyone's looking healthy. We just need to, like I say, turn our decent performances into wins rather than disappointing draws. Dele Alli whips it in. Harry Maguire should have been in the back of the net. Lamp, how's it going, man? Burke, near post. There's no one there, but Coyle picks it back up. It's not a great pass. I don't mind losing the ball in their penalty area. That's fine for me. If we're trying to play killer balls in and around the box, that's where you want them. Burke. Sessegnon! I'm praising from the sidelines. Come on, boys. We've started well. Dele. Back out wide. to Gylfi. Gomez to Sessegnon. Gylfi to Burke. Is that a shot? Swings it in. Dele Alli's there, but can't win the header. We are putting some pressure on him here, though. Coyle fires it in. That's a penalty. Ooh, okay. Ordinarily, Gylfi all day. But I think we need to get Dele Alli scoring a few goals. We need to get him confident. We need to get him fit and firing. Please don't miss. Please don't make me look like a mug. Slots it away. Lovely stuff. Dave, how's it going, man? And Baz Waldo. I'm very well, cheers, man. Even better now that Dele Alli scored his 5th goal of the season. And he's put us 1-0 up against Napoli. There we go. I'm going to praise him from the sidelines. Burke. Lovely turn. Sessegnon. Unlucky. We're playing some lovely football there. So we are playing a slightly higher tempo. So maybe the shorter passing and retaining possession, just playing neat little triangles. We're playing slightly wider on the pitch as well. So there's a little bit more space for people to breathe. Oh, I lost it there. It's all right. Gomez steps in confidently. Dale gets Seaman. Cook finds Coyle out wide. Plays it in. Cook. Burke. The keeper tips it onto the post. It's a great save. But we're playing some nice football there. I'm just going to keep praising him. Dele, have a pop, son. And again. How did we do last season? Jelly Belly. We finished 2nd in the league. It was up until the last 5 or 6 games. Up until we played Man United. It was a 2-horse race, really. Man United beat us. Went on to win the title. I feel if we'd have won that game, we could have gone on to win the title. But we did knock them out of the Champions League. We beat them in the Champions League semi-finals, and we won the Champions League. So, swings and roundabouts. But this year's the big year. I really want to try and push Man United to the title. We've not had the best start. We've not had the best start in the league. We've had 15 shots. Only 4 on target, though. Like I say, we're not hitting the target enough. Maybe I need a new attacking coach. We've only got a 4-star attacking coach. Come on. We can do more. We can be better. Like I say, how many block shots? 9 block shots. We've just had 9 shots off target. Now, some of those have been ones that have fizzed right past the post and such. They've gone to a standard 4-1-4-1. I'm seeing a lot of teams play 4-1-4-1. Bad Brad, how's he going, man? But yeah, Champions League winners, but the goal's got to be to topple Man United's dominance of the Premier League. They've won it every year. Every year. So 4 years in a row in the game. Concentrate. I'm going to bring Burke off. We're on 65 minutes. He's just back from injury. So I want to freshen him up a little bit. Sess, you're not doing a fat lot there, mate. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring you off. We're going to bring Ali back in there. And we're going to bring Mr. Mags Bags. The count of goals from last year. Freshen things up a little bit. Because do remember, I do want to play this starting 11 next game as well. Mags. Do you think that playing a higher tempo makes players rush chances leading to more off target? Possibly. But last year, I mean, previously we've converted a lot of chances. We hit the target a lot over the past 2 or 3 years. And we've been playing standard on a higher tempo for a long time. So maybe it's just early season nerves, maybe working to get the team working together properly. But yeah, six shots on target out of 21 isn't great. It's 1 in 4. Well, just shy of 1 in 4. Let me just knock it to a normal tempo then. Just calm down a little bit. One 0 so far. Like I say, it's a bit disappointing that it's been a penalty to give us that goal, but I think that should be the game. The Ox. The Ox going for it at the end. Shawnee Maggs. That should be it. I mean, it's a game that we have absolutely dominated. We've only had the one clear-cut chance, though. That will have been the penalty. So chance creation, again, hasn't been amazing. Luke Shaw, I mean, that says it all. Luke Shaw picks up man of the match with a 7.2. It's a good win, though, boys. I think it is a case that teams are setting up more defensively against us, though. That's the thing with FM, is teams don't necessarily figure out your tactic. But what they will do is, if you're playing well or if your reputation increases, if you're the favourites for the game, they will set up a bit more defensively. So I'll give them all, give them a couple of days off. We'll go into the Tottenham game nice and rested. Yes, we'll see how that goes. Okay then, so we are away against Tottenham. They are, well, if they win this, they'll be joint top with West Ham, Man United, all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. Yeah, a joint on 12 points with West Ham, Chelsea after 4 games. It's not going to be an easy game, we'll put it that way. They're playing a 4-4-2. They're in excellent form. We need to turn our form around a little bit. We're playing our lovely away yellow jersey. Watford-esque. But yeah, they're playing a 4-4-2. They've got Erling Haaland, or Haaland, who is a beast of a boy. 21 years old. We actually tried to sign him and they beat us to the punch. So I'm not devastated at all. And Divock Origi up front as well. Demarai Gray, Paddy Roberts. So I presume they're going to be playing inverted wingers. They're going to try and choke up the middle of the pitch here. Eriksson playing a deeper role. Tierney being very attacking. So hopefully we can get our wingers in behind. If these guys are playing very narrow, we can get our wingers in behind, get them involved. We owe Tottenham. Come on, boys. Let's have them. So we are rolling with the exact same side as last time. I was hoping Jamal Lascelles would be back. He is our on-field captain. He's the assistant captain this year. So I was hoping he'd be back to take the armband, but no such luck. Here's hoping we can inflict some damage. Like I say, a win's... I don't want to say it's vital, but we don't want to drift too far away from the leading pack very early in the season. Gylfi with the corner to Dele Alli. Well then. That was, it was an effort. I'll give him that. Dele Alli playing the ball up to where he should be. Holland, Gray, Origi off the bar and straight in. Not the best of starts, I'll be brutally honest. See what happens here. So Haaland pulls him out of position. The ball's in behind for Gray. Crossed in Origi. I mean, he should have finished it first time. We need a goal back. And fast. Sessegnon. He was offside, but you've got to be hitting the target. Jones on a yellow. Luco's looking frustrated. You're not the only one, son. Sessignon swings it in. There's no one there. Lovely ball. Shaw. Whipped in far post. Burke's there. And it's just out of the reach of Dele Alli. Origi has just got us on toast there. Jesus, right. We need to drop our line a little bit. It's a good tackle from Jones. Oh my God. We are just getting pummeled here. 4-4-2 OP. Put it to the list of banned tactics. Come on, boys. Let's try and do something, shall we? Dele Alli. Nice. I mean, play the ball through. Maybe we'll get him shooting a bit less. Play that killer ball. They've got the classic target man speed demon up front, haven't they? Right, Dele, hold it up a bit. It's a nice idea. And the highlight just ends. I was looking frustrated. We are, again, just not performing. Coyle, nice move. Cook blazes it over. So we've had 7 shots, 1 on target today. Our conversion rate is just dreadful. I mean, granted, none of them have been clear-cut chances, but still. Hit the target, lads. Right, brakes on. Dele Alli can't beat his man. Cook wins it back. Burke breaking away. Okay. Good cross. There's no one there, Cook. Burke. Come on! That's more like it. Burke swings it in. There is, like, many people marking Dele Alli at all times. Good move, though, from Burke. And like I say, he knows where the back of the net is. That Burke lad seems quite promising. Yeah. He's all right, isn't he? Young Player of the Year, Player of the Year, Players Player of the Year last year. So, yeah, he did all right. Right, we're approaching half-time. 1-1. 1-1. So not ideal, but you know what? We're away against a team who's unbeaten who's won every game all year. So let's assertively say, let's just try and get them fired up a bit. We need to make sure Phil Jones doesn't get himself sent off, actually, so. You calm, just don't get another booking, mate. Right, we've successfully calmed down Phil Jones. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to take off the be more disciplined approach. Origi's in behind again. Yeah, we'll take off the more disciplined approach. And if there's a wild idea that one of them has, then they can go for it. Origi is just running the show. Origi's having a ridiculous game. Chris, how's it going, man? Cook. We can't find our own players here. Maybe we are playing a little bit too high a tempo. Just need to just settle down a little bit. Origi at the back post. He's at the post again. Right, Mags picks it up. Dele Alli. Get the quick break. Sessegnon, he's in. Finish it. Burke. Oh! Just wide. But we are resorting to having to hit him on the break here. Yeah, if they could finish, they'd be 3 or 4 up now. But Origi's having an amazing game. I'm wondering whether we need to push our wings a little bit higher, try and get him in behind. We've got 2 really accomplished passers of the ball in the middle. Dele finds a reverse ball to Sess. Lovely. Shaw, can he whip it in? Finds Gylfi Sigurdsson. Cook back to Mags. We're working it. Dele. Right. We are. We're going to push these guys up as wingers. We're going to clear the ball to the flanks. Be a bit more expressive, actually. You know what? If you see... We've got a lot of creativity in that midfield. Cook. Oh, come on. You've got to hit the target there. Lewis Cook's taking a knock. Okay. Shawnee Mags comes on. We get you a bit more attacking. Come on, Shawnee Mags. Dig us out of this one. Again, he's not a bad game, Ali. He's just not exactly set the world alight. Dele Alli finds Sess. Come on! I just totally clipped my mic there. Sorry, guys. Lovely ball from Dele Alli. Beautiful stuff. Great ball from Dele Alli. Maybe Dele needs to drop it into midfield, because that was a wonderful pass. Let's not give him one straight back like we always do. What did I just say? Right, here we go, Coyle. The break's on. Sess. Play the ball in front of Burke. Square it. Oh, he's at the post! Oh, he tried to finish it himself and was so close to. Oh, dear. The break's on. Felix, we need to win this. Roberts. It's a lovely move. Thankfully, it was a dreadful cross at the end of it. Okay. Drop these guys back onto regular roles. We're going to be a little bit more narrow now. Close down a little bit less. We're going to pass into space, though. Going to go a bit more direct. Try and break in behind. Again, fresh legs. Actually, you know what? I think we need fresh legs at fullback a bit more. So, Timon. I don't have another defender. It's fine, then. You know what? We'll bring on Pearson. Defensive centre mid. He can come on and be the midfield bastard. He's tidy on the ball as well. Mags does well. Dele Alli. It's a great ball over the top. Burke's there. Come on! Oliver Burke. In behind. Makes it 3-1. Is that another assist from Dele Alli as well? It is. Look at that. First time ball over the top. I think Dele Alli might be starting in midfield a bit more often. Ali Deeper's got 2 stellar assists. I think what we need to do is we need to treat Dele Alli as a guy who can play up front, but, I mean, the evidence, the proof is in the pudding. We drop Dele Alli into an attacking central midfield role, and he gets 2 assists. Question is Gylfi a better CM than Mags as a forward? That is the question. That is the question. Dele Alli is obviously still, if we play him in an attacking role, he's obviously still going to be a threat, arriving in the box from deep and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think putting him into a midfield role is definitely what needs to happen. They've pulled one back, but surely it's too late. Come on, Mags. Why you no bags? Exactly. The proof is in the pudding, and the pudding is a football. No. Clear it, boys. Right. Ref, time please. Referee. Time please. Oh, right. We should not have won that game. It should have been 3-1 to them by halftime. We've pulled it back. Dele Alli pulling a stellar performance from centre mid. Very nice victory, boys. Oliver Burke, with his brace, gets man of the match. But Dele Alli, second half, you're amazing. You were great in the second half. We fired him up. So that pushes us up into 8th as things stand. 5 games played. We're only on 8 points, but we've got through the really tough games at the start. Oh, no, sorry. We've got Chelsea next. We've got Chelsea at home next. If we can get ourselves 3 points at that game, we then go into Cardiff, Bournemouth, Villa, Watford, Huddersfield, Southampton. You've got to like us for most, if not maximum, points in that run. So hopefully we can get a nice little run of form together and find ourselves, by the time we're hitting Christmas, up in the the business end of the table. Isn't Timon also a better attacking fullback than Shaw? He was incredibly one of my saves. They're very interchangeable. I find that Luke Shaw is a bit of a better defensive fullback. Like defensively, he's a bit better. He's got a bit more pace and a bit more strength. He's a bit more physically imposing. Whereas Josh Timon is, he's a bit of a better dribbler. He's a better crosser. But defensively, he's not quite as solid. So, like I say, they are interchangeable. I think maybe when we're playing a more defensive side, we'll play Timon because he's more like a winger at fullback. And when we're playing a more attacking side, we'll have Luke Shaw because he is more solid defensively. So, it's nice to have options. But, yeah, not a bad result. We go on. I think what we'll do this season as well is in terms of the YouTube updates and in terms of the YouTube videos, I might leave bigger gaps between the games. Until we get up to the January transfer window, there might be just 1 or 2 updates. And then after that, when we start getting to the business end of the season and we start to see how everything's going to unfold and whether we are actually going to have a chance to challenge for the title, that's when the updates will start coming a bit more thick and fast. And look at that. Last day of the season. We're away against Man United on the last day of the season in a potential, it's very, very early to say, but if this is going to be the season that we do it, it might be that that's the one that we need to win. I couldn't have pre-programmed this better.